Have you ever walked into your living room and just froze for a second because your dog was lying in the most ridiculous position? Flat on their back, belly up to the sky, four legs in the air like they've surrendered unconditionally. Mouth slightly open and maybe even a little tongue sticking out. It's a mix of hilarious and adorable, but also a little worrying. You might find yourself wondering, are they okay? But did you know behind that seemingly silly pose lies a surprisingly deep message that isn't just a random sleeping position? It's a silent message from their heart, a sign of trust, peace, and the special bond you've built with them over time. Trust me, once you understand the hidden meaning behind this unique posture, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. You'll see them with more empathy, appreciation, and connection than ever before. So if you love your dog and want to understand them better, stick with me until the end of the video. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss more heartwarming stories about the amazing world of dogs. 1. Instinct and survival. In the natural world, the belly is considered the most vulnerable part of any animal's body. It's the area that protects all the vital organs, meaning even a small injury here can be life-threatening. That's why, from a survival standpoint, dogs are instinctively wired to protect their bellies at all times, in all situations. If you've ever observed wild dogs, wolves, or even just nervous domestic dogs around strangers, you'll notice they almost never expose their stomachs. Whether they're standing, sitting, or lying down, their front and back legs are always positioned to shield this area, ready to spring into action if needed. It's a natural instinct carved into them over thousands of years of evolution. So when your dog chooses to sleep on their back, fully exposing their belly, it's not just cute, it's meaningful. It's their way of saying, I feel completely safe here. According to animal behavior experts, dogs only adopt this sleeping position when their minds are truly at ease. That means the environment feels calm, familiar, and free from strange noises or scents. In other words, it's one of the clearest signs of total trust. Think about that for a moment. For a survival instinct as deep as protect your belly to let go, your dog must feel incredibly secure. And if your dog sleeps like this often, you should be proud. That means you've created a home that feels peaceful to them. You've built a bond strong enough to calm even their most basic fears. In fact, every time your dog dozes off belly up, they're sending a quiet but powerful message. I trust you. I feel safe with you. I choose to let go. 2. A sign of deep relaxation. Have you noticed that when a dog lies on its back, it's not just an adorable pose? It's actually a signal that their body and mind are entering a deep state of relaxation. In this position, every muscle in their body is loose and relaxed. There's no tension, no alertness, just pure calm. It's kind of like how we feel after a long day, sinking into the couch and letting the stress melt away. You might spot little signs, their legs twitching slightly, that means they're dreaming. Their mouth gently open, breathing steady, belly rising and falling in rhythm. Sometimes you'll even hear a soft snore or wheeze that's proof they're truly resting. According to sleep studies in animals, back sleeping often occurs during REM, rapid eye movement sleep. This is the phase when the brain processes memories and emotions, which means dogs only sleep this deeply when they feel completely safe and at ease. Imagine this: after a fun day at the park or a quiet afternoon at home, your dog flops over on their back, in the middle of the living room, eyes shut, smiling in their sleep. That moment is one of the purest forms of healing they can experience. And here's the thing. When your dog sleeps like this in your home, it reveals something powerful to them. This place is their sanctuary, a peaceful haven where they can dream freely without fear. But what comes next may surprise you, because this sleeping position doesn't just reflect relaxation. It also reveals something much deeper emotionally. 3. Personality and connection. Did you know a dog's sleeping position is kind of like a handwritten signature? Every dog has its own sleep style that reflects their personality and emotional world. When a dog chooses to sleep belly up, it often tells us they have a laid-back, easygoing personality. They were raised in a safe, loving environment where they don't live in fear or punishment. And most importantly, They trust you completely, not just as an owner, but as a protector, a companion, even as family. Animal behaviorists say this is also a strong sign of emotional bonding. Dogs may not be able to say "I love you," but through their actions, they express love every day. And sleeping belly up is one of the clearest signs. Have you ever seen your dog lying on their back, but sneaking a glance at you with half-open eyes, or shifting just enough so their belly touches your foot? That's not random. That's them saying, "I'm here. I trust you, and I want you to notice me." Each time they lie like that, it's not just a nap, it's an invitation to connect. A quiet gesture of emotional openness. And if you respond with a gentle pet, a soft look, or even just sitting beside them, that bond grows even stronger. Because for dogs, when love is returned, trust becomes an unbreakable bond. 4. Health signals. When should you worry? Most of the time when a dog sleeps on its back, it's a positive sign. It means your pup feels safe, relaxed, and happy. But just like with any behavior, if you pay close attention, it can sometimes reveal subtle health issues that shouldn't be ignored. If your dog lies on its back for a long time, or does it more often than usual and doesn't seem to shift positions easily, this could be a red flag. They might be avoiding other sleeping positions because of joint pain, sore muscles, or general discomfort. Watch for signs like small whines when they try to move, or difficulty turning over. If you see this, it's worth checking with your vet. Another concern is if your dog looks too skinny while lying on their back, especially if you can clearly see the ribs. This may suggest a nutrition issue, metabolism problem, or trouble absorbing nutrients. Getting help early makes a big difference. Take note of their belly too. If it looks swollen, feels hard, or seems uneven while they're lying on their back, it could signal bloating or organ-related problems. This includes issues with the liver, kidneys, or digestive system. These symptoms might seem small, but they can lead to serious emergencies. Also, pay attention if your dog suddenly starts sleeping like this more often than usual, especially if it's new behavior. Look for other changes too, like low energy, poor appetite, or moving slower than normal. A shift in sleeping habits can be their body's way of asking for help. That said, don't worry if everything else seems normal. If your dog eats well, plays happily, responds to you, and just happens to enjoy sleeping on their back, then that's just their personal comfort. So observe with both your eyes and your heart. If they're sleeping belly up in peace, it's a beautiful sign of trust. But if anything feels off, ask your vet. It's always better to be safe. 5. What if your dog never sleeps on their back? Have you ever felt concerned seeing a dog sleep belly up? New dog owners often get nervous. Some think the dog is having a seizure. Others worry it's unconscious. A few fear stomach issues. But here's the truth. Sleeping belly up is completely normal and healthy as long as the dog is breathing steadily, eating well, and waking up easily. They're simply enjoying deep, safe sleep. Still, there are a few things to remember. Don't try to flip your dog over just to test their trust. Every dog is different. Forcing this position could make them feel unsafe, or even defensive. Don't poke, tickle, or tease their belly while they're asleep. That area is sensitive. It might make them anxious and they could stop sleeping that way. Most importantly, don't overthink it if your dog never sleeps like this. It doesn't mean they don't trust you. They might simply prefer curling up or lying on their side. That's okay too. Instead, watch their overall behavior. Do they eat well, want to play, come to you for cuddles? If yes, then great. You're already their safe space. The goal isn't to force your dog into being perfect. It's to love and understand them for who they are. When you do that, any sleeping pose, curled up, stretched out, or belly up, is just another way they say, "I love you. I feel safe with you." What about you? What position does your dog sleep in? Share in the comments. 6. Why do dogs sleep on their backs in hot weather? You might be surprised to learn that belly-up sleeping isn't just about emotions. It's also a clever way dogs stay cool during hot weather. On warm days or after a run in the yard, Dogs often flop over on their backs in the coolest spots they can find on tile floors near fans or right under air vents. This behavior is far from random. The belly is one of the least furry, most sensitive areas on a dog's body. It has thinner hair, delicate skin, and lots of blood vessels close to the surface. When this area touches a cool surface or gets exposed to moving air, it helps drop their body temperature quickly. According to veterinary experts, this is a natural cooling mechanism. By exposing their belly, dogs increase the surface area in contact with the air, allowing heat to escape from their chest and abdomen. This helps them cool down more effectively without using energy. It's especially helpful for breeds like pugs, bulldogs, or huskies. These dogs have shorter airways, making it harder for them to cool themselves by panting alone. So if your dog is sleeping belly up more often in the summer, don't panic. It's just their instinct kicking in, doing what they can to stay comfortable and safe. These small gestures can make a huge difference, helping your dog get through summer feeling safe and happy. And here's something even more touching. Sleeping belly up in the heat isn't just about cooling down. It may also hold a beautiful secret about how deeply your dog trusts you. Something you might not have realized until now. 7. Don't overreact when your dog sleeps on its back. Have you ever been startled seeing your dog suddenly flop onto its back, looking almost unconscious? In reality, this is usually a completely normal and healthy position. If your dog is breathing steadily, eating normally, and wakes up easily when called, there's no need to worry. They're simply enjoying a deep state of relaxation. Stretched out legs, a slightly open mouth, soft snoring. These are signs of a calm, content body and mind. But here's one thing you should never forget. Don't force your dog onto its back just to test their trust. Every dog has personal boundaries. Forcing a belly-up position before they're ready can make them feel anxious, defensive, or even damage their trust in you. And when your dog is sleeping like that, avoid teasing or tickling their belly. The belly is a sensitive area, and interrupting them can make them feel stressed, causing them to stop using that sleep position altogether. Also, don't jump to conclusions like, they don't sleep on their back, so they must not trust me. Dogs choose sleeping positions for many reasons: temperature, routine, age, breed, or how they're feeling that day. Instead, look at the full picture. Check their breathing, playfulness, appetite, how they respond when you call, and bathroom habits. What matters most is understanding and respecting who they are. A dog doesn't have to be perfect. They just need to feel loved, safe, and accepted. And when that happens, every sleeping position, curled up sideways or belly up, is just another way of saying, I feel safe with you. So what about your dog? How do they like to sleep, and at what time of day? Tell me in the comments. Maybe it's a special language the two of you share. 8. Belly up sleeping, a silent invitation for love. Did you know that when a dog sleeps on its back, exposing its soft belly, it's not just a sign of trust? Animal behaviorists believe it's also an invitation for affection. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a dog's body, and letting you touch it says, I want your love, care, and protection. Many dogs don't just lie like this unconsciously. They do it on purpose to get your attention. You've probably seen it. Your dog rolls over, eyes half closed, but still sneaks a glance at you. Maybe even wagging its tail. That's not just napping. It's a quiet plea for connection. According to research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science, when a dog gets a belly rub, it releases a surge of oxytocin, the same happy hormone humans release when we hug. This chemical reduces stress and strengthens emotional bonds. Just a light touch on their tummy can act like a natural calming remedy for both your dog and you. Think about it for people. A simple hug can soothe an entire day's worth of stress. For dogs, a gentle belly rub does the same. It reinforces the invisible thread that ties the two of you together, reminding them they're safe, loved, and seen. Belly-up sleeping might look silly or even confusing at times, but in truth, it's one of the deepest, most meaningful messages a dog can send. It speaks of total safety, unconditional trust, and pure, selfless love. No words, no gifts, just the comfort of being close to you. And hey, tonight, when you pull up your blanket and see your dog lying belly up beside you, don't just roll over and fall asleep. Take a moment to smile. Reach out. Give a soft belly rub. Because that's the moment when your bond quietly yet powerfully grows stronger. And if this video helped you understand and love your dog a little more, don't forget, hit that follow button so you won't miss new content. Like and share to help more dog parents connect on a deeper level. And turn on the bell icon because in the next video we're diving into why do dogs sleep so close to you, the secret behind their loyalty. See you next time for more heartwarming moments with our furry friends.